Winter is coming. I mean, it's 46 degrees, but I've been reliably informed by my friend Sam that it is coming at some point, sometime.
We've never been much of a disco dancer. Apologies for what you're about to see.
Sansa, I have a plan that'll get you away from Ramsay, but first you'll need to remove all of your clothes. Ron, I'm telling you, she's not interested. She doesn't like gingers.
You, Harry Potter, 5 points from Gryffindor for looking like a bit of a pleb.
That's the great thing about being a pirate, really. There's always a little rum about bottles, caps, saucers, whatever it is. Love a bit of rum.
None shall pass! Organic chemistry. They say that everybody's got a Sean Connery in them. I can certainly help you out with that.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Hasta la vista! Ugh.
We have a saying in Gaffney. Never slap a man whilst he's chewing tobacco. Hey look, if I grew up in a farm and I was retarded, I might be impressed, but I grew up in Dublin. We got museums and bars and farms and libraries and books and stuff and things. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I don't know what would happen if I actually caught one.
And there are some people, Master Wayne, that just want to watch the world burn.
Take a note, Dr. Watson. Finger puppets.
Telling you, all Seth Rogen has to do to look cool is to smoke weed. He's so hilarious. Ha!
Imagine waking up one day and suddenly you're Mark Wahlberg.
Screw you guys, I am going home.
Ooh, donuts. Chocolatey organic donuts. Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Nick.
Not sure if organic donuts are so easy to buy in the Quickie Mart. They are. I found them.
Well, if I'm acting like a child, Lois, then that makes you a pedophile, and I'll be damned if I stand here and get lectured by a pervert. Hello, it's your neighbor Joe. Joe Swanson.
You know, just chilling with the homies. Mate, a friend of mine had the same problem. It's because you're not wearing shoes. If you put your shoes on, it'll clear everything up, it'll be fine. Trust me.
Hey, Mr. Big Guy, why don't you come here and see what you're made of? Real stuff?
So my friend was like, you have to listen to this techno music, it's like totally next level and everything. Is I'm like, no, I've heard it in Berlin already.
Sidestep any potential racist Indian banana peel skin thing, I am going to do an impression of King Julian from the Madagascar movies.
I move like water, I go with the flow. I go back to old school, I go back to raw. But this is not this place, they start with the show. Never worry, that is the way that I roll. I'm a Batman.
Sir, ma'am, do you have 1 dirham, please? Ate, he doesn't have 1 dirham.
I don't know if you've been to the Christmas markets in Birmingham, but they're lovely. The Christmas and markets, they're German, but they're in Birmingham. You know, the hardest thing about being from Liverpool, right? All the time people think you're on the rob and you're not. Like, most of the time I'm not actually physically nicking stuff, you know.
The best thing about being a Geordie? Well, I reckon it's being able to swear and then like sound like you really mean it and that.
Anyway, that man comes up to me, yeah, that man's giving all that, yeah, so like, shut your mouth, yeah, shut your mouth, you don't know nothing about that, like, why lie to me, why lie?
Cool, blimey, that hit me on the old noggin, that did. I'm gonna be so straight up honest with you, I have no idea who that Sonny guy is. He looks like a mook. And that other guy, Tony, I didn't like his hat. I didn't like his hat none at all.
So this dude was like, take a buzz on this, and I was like, no man, that's a frog, you can't do that. And I was like, totally rad. I was like, awesome, yeah.
Now, we all know cupcakes got calories in them. They do, but they taste so good. Bad for your waist, but taste so good. Alfred, have you got any advice, mate? Like, I'm really struggling to get in the team at the moment. Like, the new kids that have come in, they're really performing, and like, the media on my back, like, was it out?
The problem is not that Arsenal do not have the money. The problem is that I have spent all the money on cheese.
Obama! Doesn't say his own name, does he? Sorry, that's all I got on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen of America, Will Smith says, you don't got to cuss in reps to sell records, but I found out the hard way that that's simply not true.
The best thing about being British Prime Minister? Starting wars, probably.
I'm not sure if you're aware of William Hague. He's a very influential politician and wonderful orator from the UK. He's a wonderful man.
The most Scottish thing I've ever seen is a man eating his own shoe.
Aye, call me weird, but I like a girl who's not afraid to be sick in her own handbag. You know, putting a bit of a show.
I saw a torch the other day, a 1 million candle powered torch. Who requires 1 million candles to do anything? Monkey, make me a cup of tea, will you, monkey?
Have you noticed there are skulls on our uniform? I have a feeling we might be the baddies.
Pyro! I wouldn't believe it, a small poison monkey gonna flute. Lovely time anyway, because I'm tremendously very drunk.